Yo, what it do, everybody? This your boy Titus, Pick3 lottery guy, coming to you again with another list of fire Pick3 numbers for the month of June. Yo, man, this your boy Titus, y'all. Hey, like y'all know, I always come up here trying to give y'all the best numbers I can give you so you can get this money, baby. I want to thank everybody who been playing my numbers. I want to thank the people who watch me every single day. I want to thank y'all for continuing to support my channel. Always remember, you know what I'm saying, the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel, we all about improving our odds of hitting the Pick3 Lottery. But before I go forward, I always start my videos by telling you guys, remember, playing the Pick3 Lottery is just for fun, baby. We up here getting this money, and we having fun doing it, all right? So, without further ado, hey, man, let's jump into the numbers for the month of June, all right? Let me step to the side. All right, guys, for the month of June, for Pick3, I like 583, 305, 204, 369, 123, 529, 391, 199, 119, 229, 285, 494, 055. I'm bringing that 055 back. I like it again for this month. I also like 786, 589, 812, 960, 181, 516, 579, 144, 411, 386, 885. And for a triple, I like 000. All right, guys. These are the numbers that I came up with for the month of June. I've been crunching them numbers all weekend. And I said, man, I like these numbers. The more I kept looking at them, the more they kept popping up, the more I felt like, hey, every state is going to be able to hit a couple of these numbers. Now, guys, the numbers I got circled in red, I think them 5 numbers gonna be really, really hot this June. That 391, that 055, that 119, 529, and 494. I think those numbers are gonna be hot for the month of June. Also, pay attention to repeat numbers, guys. I think numbers are going to be repeating. You might have a number hitting your state 2 or 3 times this month, guys. So pay attention to that. You're going to have a number probably hit more than 1 time. That number might not be on this list, but it's going to be a number that's going to hit that morning. It also might hit that afternoon. Or it's going to hit that morning on a Tuesday and hit again that Saturday. So pay attention to the numbers as they are dropping in your state. All right? Especially states that have more than 2 lottery drawings. States like Georgia, states like Texas, states like that. States with a lot of drawings probably going to have more than 1 opportunity to get that number a hit for you. All right. Another thing, guys, I want you to really pay attention to numbers hitting on the day of the that it is. Like the day. The day is 6/01, right? So the day could be the actual hit. The hit could be 106, all right? That could be your hit. Or it might be 6/12, right? It might be on the 12th. And the number that hit might be 612. All right? So pay attention to things like that. Those type of numbers, I believe, are going to be hitting in the month of June. All right? Now, I know y'all used to me having a Pick4 group of numbers up here that I'm having for the month. But y'all, I'm working on something for Pick4. I'm not ready to reveal my pick 4 numbers yet because I'm working on something that I thought I saw. So I said, man, let me jump on this. Let me work it out and let me see how it works. Now remember, my daily predictions list, I didn't put one out today because I was working on this list. But you would get it Monday morning like normal. I will still have the pick 4 up there for the week. All right, remember, those numbers are for the week. The hot numbers are for the month. All right. So these numbers gonna be the numbers you're gonna see on the daily predictions list. Y'all, man, it's your boy Titus, Pick3 lottery guy. Last month was crazy. A lot of states had a lot of hits. People made money last month. I'm just happy for all the people who got money. Happy for everybody who hit me up on the Cash App. Was like, yo, thank you, Mr. Titus, for helping me get a little bit of money. Hey, guys, I'm only doing this because I like to help people. All right? I like to give back to people. All right? I hit a bunch of times this last month, so it was pretty good month for me as well. So remember, guys, you know what I'm saying? Playing the lotto just for fun. You got to use everything you can use to get to the money. All right? So remember, continue to follow all the lottery channels. Because, hey, I'm not the only person playing the lotto. I'm not the only person teaching you how to play the lotto. But I know a lot of you are following more than one channel. Now, if you're new to my channel, where you been? You been missing out on the money, baby. You should have been a member of the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel. All right? I don't got a lot of stuff going on with Pick3 Lottery channel. All I got is my board and my pen. All right? Now, remember, the way the numbers are oriented. I know somebody's saying, man, that's a lot of numbers. I can't pay for that many numbers. Remember, you do not have to play all the numbers. All right? Remember, I told you in a video already. If you haven't watched that video, go back. I have a video on what to do with lists. I tell you, this is what you should be doing with every list you get. No matter where you getting it from, no matter who you getting the list from, no matter if you're paying for the list or if the list is free. Remember, my list free. It's the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel. My list free. It don't hurt you to look at my list and compare it to other people's lists to see how the numbers are rolling. But remember, I like to teach you how to play the lotto. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give out a lot of lists to a particular state. I don't do that. I look at patterns. I got a whole video on what type of lottery player you are. Remember, I'm a pattern player, so I pay off the patterns. So I go and I look at, and I'm going to be honest with you, I look at the states for the people who are engaging with me on the regular. I'm looking at their numbers in their states, and them the numbers that help me predict the type of numbers that I want. Why? Because, hey, you might be out in, I don't know, Hawaii, but you don't never engage with the Pick3 Lottery Guy. So why would I put all of Hawaii's numbers up here? It don't make sense. I get engagement from people from North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas, California, New Jersey, New York, the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit of engagement from that Illinois area. I don't really get a lot from West Virginia. I get a little bit from Mississippi, Louisiana, stuff like that. So guys, remember, a lot of my stuff is built around the people who give me engagement. I'm sorry, but these are the same people who hit me up with the super thanks, thanking me for what I do every day. They always give me the great engagement. So I'm always going to be gearing my numbers towards the people who engage with your boy. All right? Just wanted to be honest about that. All right. So, remember, you don't play all these numbers, right? You put the numbers in columns. I'm just going to do 2. So you say 0 and 4. That might be your column for numbers 0 to 5 or 4 to 9. You take your date or your date sum. You add it up. Like today, 6-1. All right? The day is a 1. You add both of them together, you get a 7. All right? So what you would do is you would look at your columns to see where you getting your numbers from. All right? So 0, 0, 0, that would be in this column. 0, 0, 0. 0, 5, 5 would be in this column. I hope y'all following me. I hope you're following me. That's what would be in those columns. Okay? And in that way, you're not playing a ton of numbers. You're only playing a handful of numbers. Like your 9 right here. You have 1, 4, 4. That'll be in that column. Right? Because that's a 4 or a 9. This is a mirror. Right? Do your number you do is mirror. That's what it'll be in those columns. So you would sit there and you would separate the numbers by the number it is. And you play it by whatever the date is. The date sum, or you will play it by the day sum. Depending on what's hitting in the state that you live in. Alright? Like 199. 199 will also be in the 4 and the 9 column. Alright? So you will go through, and I'm not going to do the whole list for you, but I'm going to do some of the list for you. Like 181. That'll go over here. Alright? So, do that. I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense to you, make sure you drop me a note and say, hey, I saw that. That don't make sense to me. I don't get that. Alright? Now, guys, this is another thing. Every type of workout is not for everybody. I'm not predicting the numbers for everybody. Everybody's not going to get the numbers. All right? But don't get mad at me, guys. Remember, we're out here trying to have fun. All right? Remember, you still owe yourself to do your due diligence and do your workouts every day. I put these numbers out here because I want you to have something to compare. All right? So remember to do that. Compare the numbers. But if you're just taking other people's numbers and you're playing other people's numbers, then you are playing those numbers at your own risk. Don't fault the person who number that is, because you're just using other people's numbers. All right? That's why I always tell you guys to play the numbers based off where you live. Your numbers, the way your numbers are hit, it might not hit the same way my numbers are hit. I'm an expert primarily at playing where I live. I don't live where you live, so I can't always tell you exactly what number gonna hit where you live. I know some of you will say, oh, give me numbers to play. Well, I gave you numbers to play. It's up to you to pick the right number. All right? So it takes a long time to come up with a group of numbers. All right? And some of you want, I'll pay you to do it. Guys, I don't have that kind of time. I coach basketball, a little league. You know what I'm saying? I got a family, I got a wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because, hey, I like to do it. I like to share with people out here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. But, guys, I really don't have the time to do numbers for you all the time. All right? Now, y'all get my channel up to 15,000 subscribers, and I got 10,000 subscribers watching my channel every single day, and then I can sit home and get a YouTube check. Hey, I'll give you my phone number, and then you can call me and I'll give you numbers. Because then I'm sitting at the house getting a YouTube check. All right? I don't sit home and get a YouTube check. I go to work. All right? So I know y'all see us on YouTube and be like, oh man, they getting that money. Nah, bro, I do this out of, you know what I'm saying? Out of goodness of my heart. All right? So, remember to continue to support the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel by watching my videos and giving me comments and telling me what you like. Look at the numbers, one step to the side again. Do a screenshot if you need to of these numbers. These are numbers for the month. All right, remember, put your numbers in columns. All right, I know it's the first, and I know some of you probably already had y'all lottery play, but moving forward for the rest of the month of June, hey, these your numbers. Again, I'm your boy Titus, the Pick3 Lottery Guy. Hope y'all get a lot of hits in the month of June. And like always, baby, let's get this money.